Next is Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. It's so funny. I love when I do the last four signs because I feel kinship with all four signs. Now, I am a Capricorn with Capricorn rising. As I mentioned in Eastern astrology, I'm a Sag with Sag rising. But I also have Aquarius intercepted in my first house in Western astrology. And so I feel a deep relationship with being an Aquarius persona and all the quirkiness that comes with it. And so I really feel this. So let's take a good look at what's going on for your Aquarius, okay? The big thing, you've got Venus in the first house. You Aquariuses have been looking much more attractive and being much more pleasant and easy to get along with than normal. I just feel like you've been probably very pleasant, maybe even more attractive. You might have gained a little weight though. Venus in the first house tends to deal with weight issues. It can make you look more attractive, but it can make you gain weight. So I would be cautious of overdoing it, like overdoing it with alcohol and drink and food and partying too much and stuff like that, because it's easy to do that. I would use this time with Venus in the first house to make myself look more attractive and to heal myself. Do what you can. You could be having some issues with your legs and also your feet. I don't know why I felt a need to let you guys know that. The other issue for you guys, for Aquarius, is the second house. Man, this has been a house that's been dealing, a month that's been dealing with the second house. There could be some confusion with money. And this is because Neptune is in the second house. The new moon was there on the 6th. And Mercury is retrograding in the second house. Mercury is retrograding in Pisces. And man, I don't know if it means you're going back. This is what I would do when Mercury is retrograding in the second house. Go back over all the things that you can that either cost you money, waste money, or could make you money. And if you've got things that you left on the table that could make you money, go back and figure out how you can take advantage of this and make the money, because this is what that Mercury retrograde is asking you to do. Review it and revive it and rejuvenate it and just re-explore these money-making opportunities. And they exist for you, Aquarius. Aquariuses are known for money-making, for being money-making geniuses. They're known as mavericks, is the word they use for Aquarius often. And it's because you guys are often very intelligent when it comes to making money. Now, Mercury might be retrograding in March, but take this opportunity to revive and renew and review things so that when it goes forward at the end of March and goes into April, you can start actually making that money. Okay? Another area is Chiron in the third house. It's now there in Aries. It just means that you're going to be healing your communications and the way you communicate and how you communicate and how much you communicate. And there could be some pain involved in this. It might not be easy at first. You might not like communicating. But if you heal this area, and this could also not just be communicating in general, but it could be communicating with your neighbors, your family, like your brothers and your sisters and your cousins and your aunts and your uncles and your, stuff like that. This is a great time to heal those relationships. If you've not talked with extended family, reach out to them, especially from the 20th on. On the 20th of March, the sun's going to be in the third house of Aries. Chiron's going to be in the third house of Aries, but the full moon is going to be in the 9th house of Libra, opposing it in Aries. And so use that full moon to improve partnerships of all kinds. But in this case, it's in the ninth house of like long distance travel, education, dogma, your philosophy, the way you think about life. So if you're communicating with people, be sure that these don't, if they don't mesh, don't get into arguments over these things, because politics and things like religion and politics and sexual preference and racial differences, these are things that are charged, and they can make emotions high. So when the full moon is there on the 20th and after that, be cautious of that. Okay. And finally, one final word of to you, Aquarius, which is that Uranus, which is your ruling sign, Aquarius, is going into the sign of in Taurus, and it is, I think, at 0 degrees of Taurus right now in the 4th house, and Mars is also going to be in the 4th house. Wow. So be aware of this activity that could be happening in the 4th house. This could come out in certain ways. In a positive way, it could come out if you have, say, a business, a home business, and it's coming out from you working and being more active at home and, say, your home business. I can see that. Or it could be something sudden, out of the blue, occurring with your home life. This could, but doesn't mean it could be, but it could include, electrical storms, electrical problems, even fires. Sorry. Be aware of this. Now, in the beginning, I told you I had Aquarius intercepted my 1st house. I'll tell you how it affected me really quickly. My electric went out in my kitchen. Even now, and it's not working. They're supposed to come back and fix it. There's an extension cord going from my kitchen to my living room. It is a fire hazard, in my opinion. So I need to work with my landlord to fix it. You may have something similar going on in your home life. Please find ways to fix it. Okay? All right, Aquarius. This has been my reading for you for the month of March. Next, we have the sign of Pisces. Hello, Pisces. I love Pisces too. I told you I love all the last 4 signs. Like all of the last 4 signs are really mean. Pisces, you've got a lot of